തൻ്റെ മകനെ യാത്ര അയക്കാനായിട്ട് ഇവിടേക്ക് കടന്നു വന്നിരിക്കുന്ന ഓരോരുത്തർക്കും നന്ദി പറയുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് സന്ദീപിനെ ക്ഷണിച്ചുകൊള്ളുന്നു.
My son is in the casket. He's no more. He's had a very hard time in life. He was baptized on the 8th of August. He passed away the 9th of August. 8th of August of 1996. He passed away on the 9th of August, that is 2023. He suffered a lot. He always wanted to do things that he wanted to do. He was adventurous. I never stopped him because I knew that he was short-lived. He didn't have much of life in him. But I didn't expect him to maybe pass away this early at the age of 26. Maybe another 10 years, 36 would have been better. I could have seen him through adulthood. And I've barely seen him through the adulthood. So, his journey has been difficult. When he was born, it was his grandfathers in fact, who helped him out. He observed them farm in the land. And he also went along with them. And I'm talking about when he was 2 or 3. Then after that, we were in Mekarur. He used to love going to the paddy fields, which is no more a paddy field in Mekarur. He used to love running in the paddy field, in the run, in the rain, in the water. And he had a lot of those friends. Maybe those friends are here today, I don't know. Maybe their parents are here. And he used to play cricket in Gotabachain's place, rubber. He really enjoyed his life. And I'm a member. I'm still a member of the volleyball club here in Mekarur. He used to come there, and we had friends like Wilson, Shanti, and then many of my friends out there are there. They really helped him out. He got along with them. They loved him. And I know, he learned a lot. And then came along one master, that is a martial arts master. He's Abhilash Master from Kumblambega. He started his martial art life that way. I used to take him on every Sunday, Saturday and Sunday, I guess, for the martial arts practice. He did well. And that is when he was in the 7th grade, he started having this. He got his first fits. That was in Pampadi, in his mom's place. His mom called up on the phone and said, I don't know, something's happening to my son. I don't know. I thought that is the end of my son. So I took my jeep, drove all the way about 50 kilometers to Pampadi, thinking that I've got to probably buy something like this, a coffin like this. And maybe, I planned everything in mind. Everything was in mind. So, but luckily, he was fine at that time. So that has come true now. So, Abhilash Mashay helped him a lot. And then after that, he used to love listening to stories from my college days in Igmar Revenues. That's how he got introduced to all my friends who've come here. That is Juni, Sanu, and Nikesh, and there's another person called Nippy. Nippy really helped him out. So Nippy and my son were very close. And I think he still shares messages with Nippy. And Nippy was asking me, called me from the UK, said, what happened? I said, he's dead. So that is the influence so far. And then he had a big friend in Mekarur who helped him a lot, who was with him at all times. His name is Amal. He's here today. Amal and Munna were inseparable friends. Inseparable. Then as we went on, then came a boy named Jagan. They studied together. And that's how friends came along. Then came Alina. Then came Alicia. He just had very handful number of friends, a few friends. They were all there with him. And then as the journey went on, Father Sabu was the first one to meet him. They were great friends. Then came Father Puducherry, Thomas Puducherry. I don't know, they were like big friends. I know, thick friends. Whenever they used to meet, they used to clap hands and that's it. And the journey went on. He used to get fits every maybe once in 2 weeks. After the fits, he would say, "I'm nothing. I'm useless. I cannot do anything." Then his soulmate, that is my wife, that is Sajni, used to prep him up. She used to work. She used to say, "Okay, don't worry. Come on. You're great. You're great. You're great." So that is how we brought him up to this stage. He always wanted to be a mechanic. And there's one mechanic who always looked up to is Prasanna. He's from Omalur. That was, I'm talking about when he was in the 8th standard, I guess, yeah. And then came along Jobo Chain. Jobo Chain runs an engineering works in Kodimada, Kottayam. Very thick friends. Then came along our Simon Chetan from Kanjapalli. He used to go to Simon Chetan. Whenever he had a problem, they would discuss things. We had a big team of mechanics in Kottayam who really helped him out, got through. And he used to do he has an Interceptor 650, a double cylinder 650. He does all the repairs on his own. He's bought tools. I have the tools at home. And I don't know what to do with that now. So he wanted to be a mechanic. And then he loved his students. He worked for about a year in MES college, Irmili. They all were here. And then he worked for 2 months in St. Jude, Pudupalli. They also came down to Kottayam. So he got along with everybody. And it was a transition from all the way from birth to the 26th year. And on the 9th, that is yesterday, at 6 o'clock in the morning, he had the fit. He rolled up in such a way that he got his knee on his face. It was like somebody electrocuted him. And that went on up to 15 times. There was no break at all. 15 times. We didn't know what to do. And then we called the ambulance. And the ambulance came. We got him out of his bed. It was tough. And then because it's heavy. And as we were carrying him to the ambulance, he opened his eyes, looked at me, and closed it. I thought maybe so. And then Sajni was beating him on his chest, trying to wake him up. And then she said, "I think he's gone. He's turning blue. He's turning blue." I said, "I don't know, because we got to go to Caritas." And I said, "Fine, okay, let's get into St. Mary's Maragat." And we got in there. We thought he's still alive. They did the CPR on him, and they said he's dead. So my friends from Kurapada, my friends from Pambadi were all there. Everybody. And I thank them all. They were there from the moment he was declared dead to the time we could do the post-mortem. So it's been a long journey. And I thank the parishioners here, everybody, for giving him a grand farewell. It's the grandest farewell maybe anybody can get. I love you all. Thank you.